Alright guys, welcome back. A lot has been happening in political circle. By the way, I've been quite out for almost a week and I'm now back. You can also support me by subscribing to this channel. For those who are in position to support me, you can also do so through the number you are seeing on my screen. Now, Rafael Tuju, who also the close ally of Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, is being targeted with, or rather by William Samoei Ruto's government.
Anatokea hapa. So guys, Tuju has just arrived from church. He's arriving at his business place and the police are here just guarding the place. He's just arrived from church, so he's yet to, I don't know whether he will talk. Let's wait and see.
Hi guys. Hi guys. My friend from the media. Yes. Look, I think most of the people you see here are my staff who will be negatively affected, and they won't be able to access. They won't be able to access the place tomorrow to work. Some who are supposed to work now, they will be allowed to run work. So no problem. I won't do the interview now.
So in this video, let's try to unmask why is Tuju being targeted with William Samoei Ruto. Gachagua has a hint. Just listen from him.
Hoteli ya Tuju amenunua kupitia watu yake akina Chebet. Jana polisi wameenda pale. Unajua wanasema hata punda ukipaka rangi ya zebra, saa ya kulia italia nini? Na ndio huyu kaso? Sindio? Unajua tulikuwa tunafikiria hata punda ukipaka rangi ya pundamilia, saa ya kulia atalia kinini? Haya, pale huyu Rafael Tuju, hiyo hoteli amenunua through proxies. Pale iko Land Rovers, Land Cruiser 50 na askari. Who else can send 50 Land Cruiser to evict somebody from his premise? Sini Kasongo peke yake. Na mimi nimeona Wajaluo pale wanalia. Nyinyi Wajaluo, simuulize sisi. Munalia hapo, sijui broad base, sijui two term. By the time Kasongo atamalizana na nyinyi, mtauliza sisi wa Kikuyu. Sasa hoteli ya mtu wenu Mjaluo mwenzenu amechukua na anasema muko pamoja. Polisi wamejaa pale, wamefukuza Tuju. Nyinyi hamjui Kasongo, simuulize sisi. At least Kalonzo walijua hii mtu kuliko sisi. Lakini mimi naendelea kumuongezea makosa ya Kasongo ndio igie kwa kichwa kabisa. Niendelee kumwambia Kalonzo? Nimwambie nisimwambie? Sasa
it forces all leaders in solidarity together with churches to camp at Rafael Tuju's property so that at least the police who was there, or rather the police that was camping there, to give Rafael Tuju a way to access his property.
Solidarity with our father, Mheshimiwa Honorable Tuju. Whatever is going through is really rough, being treated in an undignified way, taking into account that human dignity must be respected. And Mheshimiwa, the only mistake that he committed is to follow the legal channel, the litigation concerning this matter. He's been to courts, one after the other, and is not being given a right to fair hearing. In addition to that, his right to appeal, as enshrined in the Constitution, is completely infringed. Mheshimiwa is being unfairly treated in this country like a stranger. This nation itself, Kenya as a country, has a debt of 12.3 trillion Kenya shillings. And with that debt in mind, nobody has mistreated this nation. Nobody has auctioned any asset of this country. Nobody has unfairly treated Kenya as a nation. What has happened? That Mheshimiwa's property must be forcefully taken away from him. He has a right to ownership of property as envisaged in our Constitution. Whatever the police officers are doing here is complete trespass to his property and breach of his privacy. This place is not an insecure place. You see so many police officers from every police station within Nairobi. Police officers are here. What are they doing here? There are a lot of insecurities in this country that ought to be taken care of. But this is not a problem at all. This is not one of Kenya's problems. But this case is political. This is political witch hunt. This is political persecution. And therefore, we as leaders in this country, and I urge Nairobians and Kenyans to come out in large numbers and defend Mheshimiwa Tuju.
Even Gachagua was not left behind. Gachagua also stood in solidarity with Rafael Tuju. Just listen from him.
Why would they do what they did at night? Why can't they do it during the daylight? I think we need a government that works for the people. Not a government that infringes on the basic rights protected by the Constitution. The rights, economic rights are protected. Interference with economic rights, which is a fundamental right, is itself an illegality. It's fundamentally flawed. Even if the court had issued the right orders, the question is, were they served? And since when did we have the police, together with the goons, interfere with somebody's property at night? They serve him the right place, even if they gave him a fair hearing. That amounts to topology of inhumanity. We have seen regimes come and regimes also fail. We had the butcher of Ceausescu of Romania, he failed. We had Mobutu Sese Seko, he came, he failed. We had Kenyatta, he came, he failed. Moi came, he failed. Kibaki did the right thing. Mwaro also looted the country. And Ruto is also looting the country. This is also going to be historic. We are going to make sure that these situations are rectified in the next 20 or so years. Because whenever you have an incompetent leadership, those who are in leadership thinking that they have a parameter that is permanently theirs, they also come to fail. If Mobutu failed, Moi failed, Ruto will also fail. Am I right?
Yes.
I'm running against him in 2027. My silence should not be taken for granted, because this kind of inhumanity will not exist after 2027. Right now there's this cajoling and cohaling, paying off people. Nachukua ile mitumba tulikuwa nayo wakati wa ukoloni, the conservative mindset. Ndio sasa ati wanataka kublend the future for the younger generations like you guys. Vijana ambao mko na miaka yenu mtaenda wapi? Unakuta mtu amekuwa permanent secretary, mtu amekuwa waziri, mtu amekuwa rais. Sasa unataka kuconvert that into a perennial permanent preferential. Angalia hasa wengine ati watoto wao wanaenda kusimama Westlands. It's up to you guys. Nyinyi ndio mnatuumiza. You for the state mnapewa pesa kidogo alafu mnapiga mastori. But to those who are doing well, do it. This man's property is gone. The man has been reduced. Even if he was, hata kama alikuwa ametuma na shaitani, this is the way he can be treated, with the police being near him 24/7. The police, really, this is inhuman, degrading treatment. But we blame the police. We don't blame the police. We blame those who are in power. Murkomen, wake up! I'm calling on you. Whatever you do today will be done unto you tomorrow. Na usifikiria kwamba ukiwa na askari uko protected, unalindwa, na hata wananchi watakulinda. How many people of you want change? Nani hapa anataka change in 2027? All of us. Na wenye wataiba kura this time, wengine watakufa bila hiyo kura.
And guys, in case this is your first time coming across us, kindly please consider subscribing to this channel so that whenever we should be producing a video like this one, YouTube will automatically giving you a notification. For me, I tend to think that all these cases that Rafael Tuju is being drawn into, it is not something to deal with. Some say that he took billions of loans na bado hajalipa. These things is politically driven. And now, William Samoei Ruto is fighting Uhuru Kenyatta using his close ally, the likes of Rafael Tuju. It's not something to do with any draft loan or other paid loan. It's now trying this. And Ruto is doing this to try to scare those people who are now really embracing to work with loyal opposition. And to have seen that Uhuru Kenyatta anazalisha tena that movement of Azimio movement. And some of the ODM key members inside that Azimio were kicked out. And William Samoei Ruto did not take it lightly. He now decided to go after Uhuru Kenyatta's ally. Kuambia, okay, you did this to A, B, C, D. You did this to that now. Or else they are also coming to you. Gachagua alleged that we have a president who is not just a leader, but a businessman. It seems that his interest in Tuju's property is uncontrollable, and he must also get share from all those sorts of Tuju's property. As you have listened to him, anajua akiona, okay, we have a good staffs here. You go to court, anaambia wase wake, can you find a case to this person, so that huyu jamaa kipata has cases anywhere, any corruption issue, they send police to do what? To camp at your property. And that is not something that Kenyans are taking lightly. We need to change the guard. And we only remaining with some few months for us to change the guard. Let's ensure that we elect president who work for Kenyans, not who is there just to do business. I'm coming up with the video of business. What you need to do, stay tuned and stay subscribed. This is MKUU Politics. Bye bye.
And with that, guys, thank you for choosing Kenya Political Brief as your primary news platform, more so on politics. Kindly please share this video to a friend. If politics is your passion, this is the place you really wish to be. Kindly subscribe. Bye bye.